Welcome back to What the Hell Was That with Mike?
And Ricky.
Alright, this is a Legend Quest review. So, it's a good show. We thought it was going to be kind of like up in the air. It's more of like on the ground where it needs to be.
Yeah, it was a good solid show. Good solid show.
Nice. Very nice. The guy's name is Ashley
Cowie. Ashley Cowie.
Yeah.
And he tagged along with him as his producer, Kinga Phillips.
Yeah. Okay. To me, my personal opinion, Ashley is Josh. Kinga is Brian. Or Ryder. Aaron Ryder.
Yeah, Aaron Ryder. It's close to that.
Yeah, but mine's the whole connection.
Right, yeah.
That Josh and Ryder have. It's just unnatural with them two. So, anyway, we learned that Ashley was a Knights Templar, or he's a descendant.
No, he's a Knights Templar.
Oh, he is a knight. Oh, he is.
Yeah, he is a Knights Templar.
That's true.
And a historian and an author and so much.
Yeah, and the guy has so much hype on him.
Yeah. He's got a big background.
Yep. And he's Scottish. I mean, at least you can understand what he's saying.
Yeah.
Like a heavy Scottish accent, you're just like, what? So, anyway, here we go with the review.
Alright, so they first went to Africa to search for the Lost Ark of the Covenant. They went to this place called Lalibela, Ethiopia, where the Ark was supposed to be moved from Jerusalem to there. And they found churches there that were built supposedly by some Knight Templars and everything like that.
Yeah. Apparently, what it was like a trade route from Egypt to Ethiopia that they used back in the Knights' day or whatever. And they say that, during the war, they just kind of shifted the Ark towards Ethiopia to hide it, and then they're going to shift it somewhere else, to keep it on the move so no one knew exactly where it was. Of course, anybody who doesn't know what the Ark of the Covenant is, it's a biblical image. It's supposed to be real, actually. It's got like mythical powers. If you think bad thoughts, it'll kill you instantly.
Yeah, shoots lightning bolts at you or whatever.
Yeah. I mean, if you guys seen Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark,
that's exactly what it is.
Right there. I mean, it was a good movie too. Different story, different day. Anyway, so okay, now what they were looking at was the buildings and how they were made, and it wasn't like Ethiopian made. It was just white people made.
Yeah, they were looking for any clue that they could find.
Oh yeah, and they
relating to the Ark.
They found some.
Yes, they did.
The two-headed eagles faced in the opposite direction, with wings, and on the wall or the floor. And I don't think we found anything on the floor.
No, what they did is in those churches they actually went outside and were looking around, and they found that one church that was in the shape of a cross. They went up and looked above at it, and found that it was shaped like a Knights Templar cross.
Oh, that's right.
And
right there in the middle of the ground. I forget where they went. Did they go to Italy directly?
They went to Italy directly because the double-headed eagle that they found on the wall is significant with a type of order of Knights Templar. So they went to their headquarters, which is in Siena, Italy.
Yeah.
And that's where they talked to the Grand Master, actually, right?
Yeah, that's where they talked to the Grand Master. But before that, they saw it in the church. On the floor was a squared off spot on the floor, and had the same cross.
It had their cross.
Same cross, yeah. And I think it had the double-headed eagle, or was that a different direction?
The double-headed eagle was in in that temple too, somewhere.
Yeah, somewhere.
So on the wall somewhere.
But according to their Grand Master, everything was pretty much moved to Chartres, France. And in France, in that big cathedral that was built by the Knights Templar, which we know, there was a cross, double-headed eagle. They had pictures of Mary, or the cloth Mary had when she gave birth to Jesus.
That was interesting because with the cloth there, they had these two angels or whatever facing inward, just like the top of the Ark of the Covenant is supposed to be, and it was gold. It looked to me like it could have been the top of the Ark of the Covenant.
Yeah, and they called it the Mary's Ark.
Right.
Which was like a weird thing. You might just call it the Ark.
Right.
Who knows?
Who knows? And then in the center of that cathedral, there's a labyrinth that you're supposed to walk through and it's supposed to give you enlightenment when you get to the center of it. But in the center of it, they found another square, another rectangle, the exact same size as the one they found in Italy, on the floor, buried, whatever.
Yeah, and they said it was like it had the same dimensions as the Ark of the Covenant, same width, same length, probably the same depth. So they actually got permission from the security guard to go in the basement and go on a hunt, which it was a dead halt because they couldn't go no further because the wall there being blocked. And he said, swear to God, he can feel the energy from the Ark of the Covenant on the other side of the wall. He's like, it's there, but we just can't get to it because we're not allowed.
Right.
So
it dead ended. Basically, he didn't actually find the Ark of the Covenant, but he feels like he got close enough to it.
Like enough to touch it, but it was just too far beyond his reach. I mean, what can you do?
I think what he needs to do is he needs to go get one of those sonar equipments that they use to map the ground.
Oh yeah.
And put it up against that wall and see what's actually
Some
behind it.
penetrating radar.
Yes.
That'd be nice. I'd be happy to see it. It was a mythical thing, and everyone thinks it's real. I think it's real.
I believe it's real. It's in the Bible.
Anything in the Bible has to be real.
And there's so many legends about it anyway. So.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All right, now we're gonna transition to the second part. Now, they went to Central America, aka Mexico.
Mexico.
So anyway, a little fun for you guys.
Yeah.
Was it Peru? Did they go to Peru?
No, not Peru.
It was like you go down to Central America and you hang a left. Somewhere in that coastal area on the left-hand side.
I'm not sure where exactly it was.
But it's where the the story is the talking cross.
Yeah, the Mayan talking cross.
I've never heard of this until I heard of the show. So,
me neither.
According to the talking cross, this is what helped them build civilization. This is what helped them win their wars. All that fun stuff. And all of a sudden they got too greedy with it. The cross got pissed off, wiped out some of them, so the 13 priests and 9 children took it to a cave where they found it, and they never returned after that. So
yeah, they disappeared. The cross disappeared forever. Nobody's supposed to go near it anyway, apparently.
Yeah. But I made a connection though. Okay, since we watch Ancient Aliens a lot, which were premieres July 28th.
Yes.
10 men central on history.com. Different story, different day.
Yes.
Moving on. Okay, now I made a connection though. The 13 priests and 9 children. Remember Giorgio Tsoukalos when he said he deciphered the Mayan writing? The 13 and 9 gods descended. Okay, I think that's what they're talking about. The 13 priests and 9 children.
Could be some kind of a connection there. Have to look into it further.
I just got a little about it, so
yeah.
Had to bring it up. So anyway, they go in and they try to get rid of it. They never returned, and they say that the place is cursed. Maybe. I think it's just the natural occurrences that go inside that cave. Like when they went to go hunt for it, Casey got stabbed with a long ass shrub. I want to call it.
It was basically like a cactus, one of those big old sharp ass cactuses, stabbed him through his hand. But the guy just picked off a piece of another cactus and wiped it on it for some antiseptic and went on, basically.
Oh my God, Scout's honor, my friends.
Yeah.
That's well. What's her face?
Kinga.
Kinga. Why am I not remembering this? She's like, you want to return back? He's like, no, because he's a man.
I'll be doing it.
Yeah. I swear to God, she's just like Ryder. Let's turn back. It's getting too dangerous. No, we're moving on. No. So.
Okay, so they ended up going to they found the first cave that they were searching for there, which is in. No. Okay, yeah, they found the first cave, and they went down there and searched around, and that's where they found prints on the wall of the cave.
Handprints of 9 children pointing in a westward direction. So they left that cave, and they kept going down the west end of that little trail there. They found the actual cave where they think it is. Now, it requires some scuba diving, but if when he was down there, he found a skull of either a child or a priest and a cutting tool.
Yep.
Now, what sucked is like just a whole bunch of blocks were blocking his way to get past anything. And he said, I swear to God, he wanted to go through there. Someone told him to go through there, but he couldn't because the undertow might have kicked in, and we would have lost Casey.
He felt there would have there was another chamber that led into where he was heading, but the government there, local government there, says that you can't dig in any of these caves, so
No,
he
that's what's sad.
couldn't go any further.
It's twice now. He got so close, but nothing could come up about it.
Right.
Always a blockage. Now, if this progresses as a show, and it keeps getting stopped at somewhere, I want to start losing interest.
Right. Yeah. Like we need to get some actual, real
Findings.
evidence
Real findings.
of where it's at. I mean, even if he doesn't get to the actual thing, doesn't find it, we need to know exactly that that's a point where it was.
Exactly.
At least, you know.
See, it's a lot of thinking up here, sci-fi. You know, let him push on to other things. I don't know. Maybe we're just giving us like a little nibble before we get to the main course.
Next week, they're going to be searching for Excalibur, and then also this Centus whatever stone that's supposed to. So basically, it's a wishing stone, a fabled wishing stone.
Oh, I didn't even see that part. That sounds
Yeah.
like an Excalibur commercial.
Yeah, no, I saw that part too. Yeah.
Oh, maybe I just caught the weird end of it. I don't know. But it's a good show. It's shaped up to be a good one. You know, we were talking about this yesterday. Josh Gates, Casey, coming together for one show, maybe.
Yeah,
a live episode where Destiny's Chicken turns. Oh,
nice to see them team up for an
it
episode.
would be nice. That way, Josh has another real man to go along with him.
Okay, so 1 out of 10.
I'm like I said yesterday, 8.5.
8.5, and I gave it a 7.5 just because he didn't actually find the findings. That
Yeah, but it was interesting to me. It kept me entertained, kept me focused. Other than other shows that just kind of like I veer off to the left sometimes. I'd rather watch something else. So, as far as the show goes, you know, if we were gonna grade it, I'd give it a solid B minus.
Yeah,
solid B minus works for me.
A good B minus would work. Yeah. And that's just the first episode. The next one might get better, and it might get better as it goes on. We don't know. We're going to keep watching.
So, anyway, if you guys haven't seen the show, I suggest going to sci-fi.com, rewind.
Yep.
It'll be right there, Legend Quest under shows. Watch it. Let us know what you really think of the show. Let us know how you feel. You think it's going to progress? You think it's going to degress? So on and so forth. Give us your thoughts, your comments. Comment, rate, subscribe. What the hell was that?
1 through 10.
Yeah, give us a rating of 1 through 10. That'd be fine.
Yeah.
Your opinion matters. That's what's going to happen. But as always, peace, guys.